Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Did Kyle Richards leave the RHOBH reunion in tears? Kyle Richards must have felt the heat during her 14th time on stage with host Andy Cohen. The OG and her castmates gathered to film the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion on February 28, and as usual, there were many tears. A recent report claimed Kyle turned on the waterworks when her estranged husband, Mauricio Umansky, became a topic of conversation. Sources also claim that Kyle stormed off the reunion stage twice while filming the big event. However, she wasn't the only one with drama, which shouldn't surprise anyone. Things reportedly got heated between Garcelle Beauvais and newbie Bozoma St. John. That's something we didn't see coming. The duo had a minor misunderstanding in a previous episode, but aside from that, they've been getting along all season. Oak magazine shared information from their sources about what went down when the RHOBH cast gathered to film the season 14 reunion. Interestingly, the insider claimed the event was kind of boring overall, but there was some drama in the mix. Kyle Richards walked off the reunion set twice, the source revealed. She was crying half the time. The reason for Kyle's tears was a conversation about Mauricio Umansky, with her castmates claiming he has been seeing other women for quite some time. They said Kyle was lying for years and knew for years, but kept the lie going for the show, said the insider. Mauricio was also a hot topic in the latest RHOBH episode, when he was caught in paparazzi photos kissing a mystery woman during his trip to Spain. Another teaser for that RHOBH reunion is that things erupted between Garcelle and Bozoma. The duo had a tense moment in a previous episode when Garcelle called out the newbie for constantly defending Dorit Kemsley. Dorit and Bozoma have become fast friends since she joined the show, and the other women are having difficulties understanding their close bond. Bozoma has pointed out Garcelle's hypocrisy given her constant defense of her bestie Sutton Strack. That was likely the source of the contention between Garcelle and Bozoma at the reunion. The insider didn't provide specifics, just that Garcelle and Boz were against one another. Stay tuned for more updates on the situation. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills (RHOBH) reunion is always full of drama, heated confrontations, and emotional moments. However, when Kyle Richards, one of the show's most beloved and longest-standing cast members, left the reunion in tears, fans were left wondering, what exactly happened behind the scenes? Kyle has been a fan favorite for years, known for her strong personality, her close-knit relationship with her sister, Kim Richards, and her ability to navigate through the sometimes chaotic world of the Housewives. So, what caused this emotional exit? It all started with a tense reunion episode, which, as per tradition, brought out the raw emotions that had been building over the season. The RHOBH cast, already known for its intense dynamics, had some unresolved issues that had simmered under the surface all season. And like any reunion, the final moments always feel amplified, as cast members finally get the chance to confront one another about their issues. Kyle, known for her ability to keep a cool head in these situations, seemed ready to tackle anything thrown her way. But what no one anticipated was how deep some of these personal issues ran. The tensions begin. The reunion kicked off with the usual pleasantries, but as the women started delving into the drama of the season, things quickly began to spiral. The group was divided between long-standing friendships, alliances, and unresolved animosities that were laid bare for all to see. For Kyle, it was particularly challenging to juggle the situation involving her relationship with her sister Kim. The two had already been through their fair share of ups and downs on the show, but things had become even more strained. Kim, who has had her own battles with addiction and mental health, had been absent for part of the season, and her struggles had cast a shadow over Kyle's personal life. During the reunion, Kyle was visibly tense when the subject of Kim's issues came up. It was clear that the reality star was walking on eggshells, trying to navigate the difficult balance between loyalty to her sister and her position within the cast. As the conversation shifted to Kim's treatment by the group, Kyle's emotions became apparent. She was caught in a whirlwind of guilt, frustration, and defensiveness. After all, Kim is her family, and when someone you love is attacked or critiqued, even by your closest friends, it's an almost impossible thing to endure without emotion. But the moment that truly pushed Kyle to the edge came when the conversation turned to her relationship with her co-stars, especially with the ever-controversial Lisa Rinna. Rinna had been at the center of a lot of drama during the season, and her unfiltered commentary had rubbed many of the women the wrong way. But it wasn't just Rinna's harsh words that affected Kyle. It was the way she felt unsupported by her castmates. It seemed as though everyone was picking sides, and Kyle was left to feel as though she had been standing alone. Lisa Rinna, who had a history of clashing with Kyle, made several pointed remarks about her demeanor throughout the reunion. While Kyle kept her composure, it was clear that Rinna's words hit a nerve. After all, Kyle had spent years trying to be the peacekeeper, the one who tried to keep things from getting out of hand. To be attacked by someone she considered a friend was a devastating blow. It seemed like Rinna's accusations and critiques had crossed a line, and Kyle could no longer hide her emotions. What made the moment even more emotional was when the conversation veered into the topic of Kyle's own personal growth. Throughout the season, fans had witnessed Kyle navigating her evolving relationship with her family, including her struggles with her marriage to Mauricio Umansky. There had been talk of the couple possibly separating, which added more pressure on Kyle's already fragile emotional state. She had opened up about her vulnerabilities, trying to stay honest with the viewers while maintaining a sense of dignity. But the reunion brought all those insecurities to the forefront, and the weight of the public scrutiny was overwhelming. Tears and raw emotions. By the time Kyle broke down in tears, it wasn't just about the drama between her and the other women. It was about everything she had been holding in for months. Her tears weren't only for the fights and misunderstandings. They were for the emotional burden of being in the public eye for so long. It was about her family, her marriage, her career, and the impossible expectation to be perfect in the face of constant judgment. In the reunion's most poignant moment, Kyle tearfully told the other women, "I'm just tired. I'm tired of being strong all the time. I'm tired of pretending that everything is okay when it's not." Her voice cracked as she spoke, and it was clear that she was reaching a breaking point. For the first time in years, the woman who had always appeared as the pillar of strength was vulnerable and raw. This unfiltered moment struck a chord with fans who had seen Kyle go through so much over the years, but had rarely seen her let her guard down so completely. The other women, sensing the gravity of the situation, fell quiet. For a brief moment, the reunion seemed less like a spectacle and more like a real human moment. Lisa Rinna, although often at odds with Kyle, appeared to soften and even offered some words of comfort. The tension that had filled the room shifted, and a more empathetic energy took over. While it didn't heal all the wounds, it allowed Kyle to express the immense pressure she had been under for so long. After the tears. Following the reunion, Kyle's exit in tears left a lasting impact on the RHOBH fan base. It was a reminder of the human cost of fame and the emotional toll that comes with being under constant scrutiny. Kyle Richards, known for her resilience, had shown a side of herself that was often hidden from the public eye. It made fans reflect on the challenges of being a reality TV star and the complex dynamics of the relationships on these shows. In the weeks that followed, Kyle's emotional breakdown became a topic of conversation across social media, with many fans expressing their support and empathy for the reality star. It was a raw moment of vulnerability that reminded viewers that the Housewives are more than just dramatic personalities. They are real women facing real challenges, even if they live their lives under a spotlight. For Kyle Richards, The reunion was a turning point. While the tears might have symbolized a low moment, they also marked an opportunity for growth, reflection, and healing. It showed that, despite her tough exterior, she was still human and, like everyone else, had her own battles to fight.